the cabin. So I just came into my parents' cabin in the mountains. It has been raining the entire Easter, and then suddenly a couple of days ago it started to snow quite a lot, and then now the sun is out and everything is melting again. So yeah, the road up here was pretty good, but it was also quite a journey. But now I'm here. I had to take my skis for a little bit, but the snow was quite wet. Luckily it wasn't the longest distance, or I would wait, I think, or take my snowshoes, my tubs, which is definitely something I regret that I didn't bring, because I really want to go up in the mountains, and I don't think it's the best now with skis, but I have to try. I will find out very fast if it's more struggle than joy. I think it will be. I just feel happy being here anyway. It's not that important that I go up in the mountains today, because I already went for 2 small hikes with my sister today. We're in this hiking competition, which sounds very countryside-y, but I guess it is. And last year I took 15 of the 20 because I started in June, but now I started from the 1st of April, so I think I'll have better odds of taking the 20 this year. And I already have 4. We took 2 today, so it's not that important that I have to move my body up in the mountains today, but for the view and fresh air I really want to, of course. The last time I was here, which is 3 weeks ago I think, I wasn't in the mountains either, which is so painful being here and not go up in the mountains. Even though the cabin itself of course is up in the mountains, I want to go higher. We didn't go then because we came up pretty late after school, and then the next day it started raining, and yeah, it just wasn't perfect weather for going up in the mountains, but so I really want to go. And this Easter I was also supposed to be here with my fiance, but he was ill the entire Easter almost, and he's still ill, so we didn't go up here. That's why I really wanted to go up now. I feel like I need a lot of breaks from my master thesis at this point. We are actually done with the entire thesis. It's just sending it to our professor and then getting it back and so on. So I don't feel that stressed. I just feel very socially drained. The girl that I'm writing with is my friend, and we are working very good together, so it's not because of that. It's just communicating with someone, no matter how good of friends you are, constantly is draining a little bit on me. And now being 2 in the house and routines being switched off a little bit is also a little difficult for me sometimes. My fiance is feeling better now, so I didn't just leave him at home very sick. He is fine. I just needed a break. Is that making me a very awful person to say? Maybe. Of course, I feel very bad for him. It's just the routines being switched off, and I feel like most of my days right now contains of waking up, working on my thesis, going to the gym, trying to get some fresh air, doing chores in the house, and just doing a lot of things for 2 people, and then also being a lot alone. When he is working a lot, and then I just see him a little bit now and here and there, and then I am working quite a lot in the weekends. I feel like I get a lot of the cleaning after 2 people. Right now I feel like all I do is cleaning and tidying, and I have been feeling just so alone lately, which is, I know that I'm not. I know that I have a lot of great people in my life and my amazing fiance. I just struggle with feeling alone and feeling more stressed than grateful about having to communicate with so many people, but at the same time feeling lonely. I don't know how to explain it. I feel more stressed than grateful about having the big house now. Um, I started to feel more at home there, but I feel very alone with maintaining it, and then no shame for my fiance. It's just that I'm the one who's more at home, of course, so it's natural, but it just feels so overwhelming sometimes maintaining it and spending all my time there. So sometimes I just struggle with feeling grateful, and I can feel a little ashamed about that. And yeah, for some reason I just been feeling so lonely and emotional, and I can't control my emotions. It comes out in outbursts. I cry a lot. I feel very easily agitated if I have to do something in the house, and I just feel like getting out of the house quite a lot. I have good routines on getting out and get some fresh air, and also working on my thesis, working at my job, and going to the gym when it becomes too many tasks of things that I have to do. Yeah, I just needed a trip to the cabin. Also, I have been regularly taking breaks like this. I've been going hiking more lately, and I have been going to the cabin more regularly. I have been hanging out with a couple of friends. So I have been doing stuff. I just haven't had that energy to be that social and give so much to other people right now. I almost feel like I have get anxiety by answering texts. I feel just the more that I communicate with people, the more lonely I feel for some reason. I just, yeah, I don't know what it is about. I just know that I need to respect the feeling that I have, and maybe allow myself to get a little distant now in this hectic time with my master thesis, and also take advantage of the fact that we have been working so hard that we don't need to stress so much at the end now, so I can take a night at the cabin and some hikes here and there and not be busy all the time. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that. It's so amazing being here. Also, it's just the second time I'm here alone. I was here alone for the first time this summer, last summer, and I don't really like being alone. I don't like sleeping alone. I don't like to be alone during the night. I feel very scared. I don't feel safe. And I really want to work with that. It went well last summer, except for the fact that I locked myself in when my dad had to climb up all the way in the mountains to help me the next day. So maybe that's why I wasn't that scared, because I was locked in. So I don't know, but I really want to work with that, because I don't want to always depend on other people to do the things that I want to do. I don't want to wait to some of my friends or family members or my fiance want to go to the cabin or have the time to do that. So I want to be more dependent and secure and safe alone. So that's why I wanted to challenge myself a little bit there. And also, especially since I'm the kind of person that gets really fast socially drained and can have a lot of emotions when regarding other people, don't really know how much space I can take up, and feel very like read other people's energy so much. And lately I feel like just people are looking at me. I'm starting to cry and think that I've done something wrong, so I just need to take a break. And so that's why I really want to practice being more alone, so I can take those moments for myself and recharge. This was a really, really long, like deep complaining kind of intro for the cabin. But right now I feel very good. I feel very good. I've been on my 2 hikes. Usually Monday is a gym day, but the weather was so nice. Tomorrow it's raining, so I'm just going to the gym tomorrow instead on my way home. And I wanted to take advantage of the pretty weather, and my sister had the day off, so we went for 2 hikes, and we had a little slice of cake on the top that our other sister made for us. and just enjoy the day so much. Now I'm at the cabin, so I couldn't be more happy. Now I'm going to make myself some dinner and yeah, maybe sit out a little bit with a hot cocoa or try to go up in the mountains. I'm not sure. First, food. I just ate and now one mandatory thing that I always do in the cabin is listening to the country music channel, which my friends kind of hate, but I also think it's cute that I always want to listen to country music when I'm here, so they always let me, but that's what my grandparents do and my parents do, and I just love it. So now I'm trying to get some heat in the cabin before I want to try to catch some sun before it gets dark. It was 7 degrees inside. Oh, it's actually up to 9 now, so that's not bad. I've been here for an hour or so. So I'm just going to make myself a hot cup of cocoa, knit a little bit, and try to catch the last tiny bit of the sun.
We're swimming in the morning sun, and the gold lights painted on your face, like your favorite Van Gogh. And we wake up to the songbirds singing, and the cats now running.
Okay, so I went outside. I started to get a little tired actually because the cabin is finally getting a little warmer. So just sitting there listening to music, drinking my cocoa and knitting, I was starting to get a little tired, but yeah, I really wanted to go out and test my skis a little bit, which is, you know, I know it's going to be wet. I really want to go up in the mountains. I can show you the other way. I usually go up there when I go in the mountains. You can't really see how big those mountains are, but they are so magnificent and I really want to go up. But I think it's going to be pain. I don't understand why I didn't take my snow tubs with me, but I think they are in the other car and I was doing so much before I came up here. But yeah, I will test. Probably I will just go down there, and I think that will be beautiful anyway because the sun is so beautiful right now, and even if the snow conditions are awful, I will still get some fresh air. Look at this. Of course I want to go out.
Let's wake up slow and soak in this euphoria while all the world is turning.
Okay, I had to try to go up in the mountains, and we'll see. We'll see how far I will go, how much I will try. Just a little bit. I just want to go up a little bit. So I'm kind of using my skis as my snowshoes, and I will try to go just across here, and then yeah, we'll see. I have been going for like, I'm not sure, maybe 15-20 minutes, and I'm like breathing really heavy because it was all uphill and it was very wet snow, so I fell a lot. And I usually go up there on that little one at least, which doesn't look that far, but it will take me at least 21 minutes. I'm really concerned about the way down because it's very wet, so it's hard for me to slow down the way I usually would. So I think I will fall a lot and struggle a lot on the way down. So I'm not sure if I will go further, but the view from here is also very pretty. It's so many beautiful mountains here where we usually go hiking. I just love the view here. And you can hear the waterfall very good, which I zoomed into earlier. Okay, who am I trying to fool? I will go up on that top, I will. We all know I'm going to. I have to try. I know I'm going to fall down so much, but I will fall down there. It doesn't matter if I fall a little more. I can also go that way. I will go up just a little bit more. I love how I'm like, oh, I just really needed to go to the cabin. I'm so tired of communicating with people all the time and then just literally talking to my camera the entire time. Millennials, am I right? No, but really, I am gonna try to be off my phone, and I haven't been texting or looking at my phone other than filming and documenting this beautiful view. And now I will go up. I'm up! Oh my god. Look how beautiful it is. It's just so amazing. I never want to stop walking when I'm here. When I'm up here and I just watch the view and listen to the waterfall, I feel like I don't need anything. I don't care about how I look, how my clothes are, how I dress, how my hair is. I don't care about what I have or what I own. I just feel free, and all I need is the mountains. Sounds pretty stupid maybe, but yeah, feels like that's all I need, and I just want to soak it in.
Find a rest, would I find a rest? I wanna stay and I wanna wander. I wanna stay and I wanna wander. Will I stay?
Okay, so this is usually how I got down the mountain. This is how it all looks like from the top and down. Here and knitting a little bit, talking in the phone with my grandma, and I regret not inviting her over because she really wanted to join. So I definitely need to do that next time, but I really wanted to challenge myself. I've also been reflecting on that a little bit because I've been thinking about why it's so important for me to get more used to being alone. Some of my friends asked me a while ago actually about this. Are you preparing yourself to be alone? What is happening? Like, no, it's just that I think a lot in my life, most of my life, I've been so attached to other people, and some, and to the extent that it hurts my entire body and being if I'm going to do something alone, or if that person isn't with me or talking to me. And it has been pretty unhealthy at times. And now, as I gotten older, I don't get too attached in the same way. I think I'm probably still codependent and attached to the people in my life, and I think that's just the person I am. But being attached to people and not believing that you're able to do something or capable to do something on your own, not feeling safe when you're doing things alone, is two completely different things. At least it should be. I think that's what's so important to me. Trying to just be more secure in myself and not always feel like, oh, I can't do that alone, or I have to wait till my friend can come with me. Also, that knot in my stomach when my partner tells me a couple of days ahead that he's going to stay another place or sleep over at a friend's house, even though I'm very excited for him and always want him to go with friends, I can always feel like, okay, that means I'm going to sleep alone, and I'm doing it, of course, and it's not like I'm not allowing him to stay with friends. It's just that night for me is usually pretty tough. Sometimes I sleep with the lights on, other times I can't sleep, I feel scared, and that's not how I want things to be. And I don't want to wait till someone can join me to go to the cabin, or go to a hike I always wanted to go to, or go to the cinema or somewhere else in the public. I just want to do it alone if I want to do it. Of course, it's not a goal to be more alone or to detach myself from the people in my life. It's just that I really want to feel more secure alone and more safe. Yeah, I already talked about that a little bit, but I was just reflecting on it when my grandma called, and my mom also was like, why didn't you just ask her to join you? And of course I would be a much more cozy and lovely cabin trip. And I don't know why I didn't even think about that, because I always feel very sad about not having enough time with my grandparents and not having enough time to go to their cabin or to hang out with them in the weekdays like this. So now I just felt a little sad, but I'm also very proud of myself. And yeah, I think I'm going to want to find that balance of taking those opportunities to spend more quality time with the people I love, and also try to challenge myself when it comes to being alone a little bit. I went to the mountains and I watched the sunset. I fell a lot on the way down. I took my skis under my arms and just went down on my butt, sliding down the hills, and it was so fun. And everything went well. And now I've just been sitting here and knitting. I'm almost done with a sweater for my little niece, listening to some country music on the radio, and just been relaxing. And I think this is the last update I'm coming with today. I soon have to go out to pee, and I'm pretty scared because it's so dark. I'm not sure if I want to lock the door, because last time I locked myself in, but at the same time I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep if not. The reason why I'm documenting this is because if one person is watching this, maybe you also get inspired to challenge yourself and to be more independent and to do the things that you're scared of. And yeah, as you can hear, I'm starting to be a little overthinky here, and I think it's time for me to go to bed soon. I already said this is going to be the last update. We'll see. Maybe I'll update you if I lock myself in or get really scared during the night. I told my fiance, can you please have your phone available in case I get murdered and I can call you so you can get someone to get up here and clean? And he was like, what? So I'm very positive. But yeah. I hope you're all having a good night. I hope I will have a good night, and I hope I can watch this video in a year and laugh very hard of how scared I was, and that's no longer the truth for me. Truth for me.
We're swimming in the morning sun, and the gold lights painted on your face.
Good morning. So it's the next day. I slept okay. It went well. I was a little scared during the night, so I fell asleep with a little light on, and then I wake up and the light has and the battery had died on the light. I woke up around 4:30, I think, hearing certain sounds. It sounded like someone was shoveling snow, but I think it's just the fire. So I definitely slept a little disturbed. Woke up quite a lot. So I slept till 9:30, but it's okay. It wasn't bad. I wasn't that scared. I tried to calm myself down, but I didn't get too scared. It was never like someone is in the cabin and I'm going to die. It wasn't that bad. So overall, I feel like it was a successful night. I was a little more on my phone than I first wanted to. I realized how much I actually communicate with people during the day, but it was also good to just say goodnight to my fiancé before I went to bed. It helped me and calmed me down. Been a very lovely, successful solo trip to the cabin. I feel like I got everything that I hoped for, wanted, and needed, and more. Yesterday, just coming up here after hiking with my sister, I was scared it was going to be too stressful, but it was just so nice. Coming up a little late was okay. I think I would be a little bored if I was here for a long time alone. I'm not sure. I probably would just hike more and read more. So I want to try for 2 nights next time. I've also been putting my phone away quite a lot, and I'm happy about it. I can't break all the habits right away. I'm really proud of myself. I already feel a lot more relaxed. I really needed this. I really needed this time for myself without thinking about anybody, without talking to that many, and just giving myself some peace and quiet and not doing so much all the time. I mean, I did things, but just doing what I wanted to, just being outside and not having to think about the house that much. I like the simple cabin conditions, just cleaning up after yourself. It's not too much you need to do. So when I wake up this morning, it was just starting the fire and tidying a little bit, taking the dishes. It goes so fast. I don't think I'm going to be here for that long. It's starting to rain soon, so I think I'll just get the last things done now and leave. Very happy about this little cabin trip. If you watched this video, thank you. I really hope that if you get anything out of this video, it is it feels weird talking as if someone is watching it, but what I want that person to get out of this video is daring to challenge yourself, and do the things that you love to do and want to do, even though it scares you. For me, it's something that small as going to the cabin. It is so scary for me going to the cabin alone in the mountains, but it gives me so much joy. For you, it can be something entirely else. Maybe it is going to the gym, maybe it's going on a holiday, I don't know. I understand that this isn't the biggest thing, but it's still a big step for me. So I'm not going to talk myself down. I'm really proud, and I just want you to know that even though it's scary and feels like something you can't do alone or you can't do, trying to challenge yourself and succeed is just worth the entire thing, and it gives so much joy and pride. So yeah, that's why I want to document this. I want to inspire other people. I want to show that it's possible, and I want to break out of those cycles and limiting beliefs that I have and other people have of themselves. And I want to, as I said, I want to look back at this video in a year and think like, oh my god, that was just the second time I was at the cabin alone, and now I've been there so many times alone and it's not scary anymore. That is the goal for me, and the goal is to be more independent and believe more in myself, and I believe that that is something you can do as well. So yeah, thank you. I'll see you in the next one.